What up guys, back again with the Vape Invader. Are we all doing alright? Right guys, today for review we have the Drop RDA by the Vaping Chronicles. That would be Brian. Yeah, this was a collaboration between him and Digiflavor. I've been after this for a while guys. I have actually had it in a little while. Been waiting to do the review, but without further ado, let's get into it. On the side, you have a little look at the deck, showing you how easy it is to clip your leads underneath it. It drops in a bit like the Dead Rabbit, but not like the Dead Rabbit. A lot of people were saying that this and the Dead Rabbit were the same thing, and there are all these issues going around. It's not. If you looked at the Vaping Heathen and Brian, they had many conversations. They are friends. They realised that these came out at the same time. This was actually being designed first. Just going to get that out there. Anyway, that's by the by. Let's have a look at this device and give it the merits that it deserves. So, we have the Drop. Does say TVC creation. Developed by the Vapor Chronicles. That would be Brian. On the back, easy coil placement and open access to trim access, 2 different sizes, 810 drip tips, 510 drip tip adapter, 2 sets of different style post screws, removable gold plated positive and negative posts, standard 510 and raised BF squonk pin. You have your scratch and sniff here, that is the silver edition. As you can see, I've already been in it. I haven't built on it yet guys, so we'll build on this one together and then I'll give you my views. I have used one before, so I do know how they work. But anyway, we'll go through this one together. This is brand new. We have the nice Drop with a frosted drip tip on there. 810. The actual device itself is 26 millimeters tall. It is 23, call it nearly 24 across. If you want the full height with the drip tip, obviously not including the 510, that is 34. That is a very nice drip tip, guys. I do like that. Looks very clean and nice. You have the O-ring situation in there. You have your 510, Drop Digiflavor, designed by the Vapor Chronicles. If you can see that, guys. So I'm pulling that away from camera. I'm not sure if that's a manufacturing number. If it is, there was a hell of a lot of these made. Then you have your screw that holds in your positive... Ooh. Drop that one, guys. Drop the drop, get it? That wasn't done intentionally, guys, but I did find that amusing. Another thing, in the description, guys, what did you think to my thumbnail? Did anyone get the joke? Drag and drop? Computer? No? Drag? Drop? No? Anyway, we'll carry on with what we're doing. We do have... another drip tip. That looks strange in my opinion, but hey ho. Each to their own. I'm guessing that's for all the people that like the longer drip tip. Get your mouth further away from that deck. In the bottom, we do have a user manual. Not sure why anyone would need this in this day and age, but then again, this could be your first RDA, and if it is, you have ample instructions there. Give it a read, guys. In the bottom, we have a T-tri tool, some O-rings. I do believe that would be, yep, the squonk pin. Some extra grub screws. So yeah, and the 510 adapter. So you get plenty of peripherals in that bag. So we'll close that off, guys. And I bet you can guess what I'm going to fetch in now, guys. Yeah, we'll fetch in the Voopoo. I do love this guy. I use it all the time. I think there may be some slight overhang. Just because of the Voopoo and the way it is. There's no overhang as such, but obviously there is that lip. I will say the O-ring tolerance on that is really tight when you first get it, but that's not a con. Well, I'll get into that at the end anyway, guys. That is a good thing, but we'll discuss it more at the end. If you look in there, you can see the dome. That'll help with flavour. You do have the adjusting top cap. I will see if I can get that out, guys. Don't want to make an idiot of me son on camera again. I'm used to doing that. Keep dropping this drop. I could turn it, as you can see. It is really tight, guys, because it wants juicing up. But if that'll zoom in, as you turn it, look, it opens and closes that airflow. I will try and just pop this out for you guys. It is going to be quite tight, just because it is new. There we go, just like to pop something through it. So there you have your airflow control ring. I do believe this is just set up for dual coil and not single coil. And obviously you have that lovely, if it'll zoom in. Really sorry about this, guys. I use my phone to film, so sometimes I don't like to play ball. You watch when I go to take it away, I'll do it. Anyway, you have your, I'll just put it away a bit further, guys. There you go, you've got the T section there, where you can close off your holes, so that's your 2 sections, and then we have his deck. So I will just grab my toolkit. At the minute I'm limited to space on my desk because I'm having to use a piece of wood across the desk to hold the camera up just until I get my new camera arm. So for now it's just a little bit limited space, but we'll persevere, guys. And if we look here, you have your deck, your leads go in, and they drop through the bottom here, hence why it's called the drop. And then you can just snip your leads underneath here, guys. If you look how that's situated, if you can just see, it does have that sort of angle in, which is perfect to get your snips in to be able to snip. You have your nice juice well there. I don't know if I can measure how deep that is. No, I don't think I'll be able to measure how deep that is, guys. Or can I? Is there a way? If there is, I can't think of it. Anyway, my brain's not working very well today, guys. But anyway, there is a decent sized juice well there. And as you can see, there is your peak insulator. Insulates your positive from your negative. If you put your squonk pin in there, that would be where your liquid would come out. So, let's have a look, see what we're going to put in there, guys. If there's any of you out there that are coil builders, I am looking for someone else to try and build me some coils because unfortunately Ben Wilkinson now no longer builds coils due to family commitments, which is fine, you know, we all have a life. But his coils were damn good. I really did like his 10-ply, and his Claptons were just flawless. So at the minute I am using coils out of the Skynet kit. Just give it a snip. And we do have in there flathead screws, if it will. There you go. There is some Allen screws in the bag, so you can swap them out, guys, if you do prefer to do so. I personally don't mind either, as long as the threading is nice, which the threading is really, really good on these guys. Obviously, I haven't used it for a long period of time, but at the minute, yep, they are really nice threads. I apologise if the quality is not so good at the minute, guys. It is trying to zoom in and out a lot. I'm going to try and figure that out at some point, see if I can change some sort of setting so it doesn't always autofocus. But then it might not focus when I lift it up, so it's lesser of two evils. See, if you can see there, guys, when you drop it in, they do hang down. So, let's have a look. Sometimes you feel like you could do another second set of hands, don't you, guys? You can use a coil jig for this, but I just sometimes use a screwdriver. Get it to where I want it. Tighten that down. Once I've tightened this one, guys, I think I will stop and start the video again because we are nearly reaching that 10-minute cut-off. So, and there we go, and I'm back. I do think we'll just fetch that in slightly like that. We get it snipped. See, this is the easy part, look, because of the way that is situated. You can just get your snips in and just snip. Same again, just in and snip. In and... Oh, I got both of them with one go there. So then, where do we have that other little coil? I can't help myself. I know it's someone else is saying, but I can't help but want to say it. Watch your eyes or close your eyes. Just seems really funny. But in all honesty, guys, do be careful when you're clipping your leads. Make sure they don't shoot off into anyone's eyes. Make sure there's no one that's going to get hurt. Drop that down a little bit more. Tighten that. On this side as well. Straighten that coil up a little bit. Obviously, we don't want them touching. These really aren't great coils, guys. They're alright, but I do much prefer some really well built coils. So if you are a coil builder, by all means hit me up and we'll look about getting your coils on the channel, because I really do hate using pre-made coils sometimes. They're just not as good quality, guys. They're just not. I'm not saying they can't be okay, but they're never going to be as good. I'll just check that. Yeah. And then we will get our trusty, as always. Love my Fuzz, guys. Will be a link in the description. Yorkshire Vape Company. I use this all the time in my RDAs. We are running a bit thin in here, guys, but I do have a fresh tin. I do have some battery wraps as well. I always keep them handy. They are from Dragon Mods. They were for free. They did send them out for free because they do believe in safety as well, the same as I do. It's really easy to rewrap your batteries. I will probably do a tutorial at some point on how to rewrap your batteries to keep yourself safe. So watch out for that one, guys, in the future. Let's just see if we can do this right without showing myself up, because we know we've had issues building on camera before. That might be a little bit too loose, maybe, I'm not sure. You don't want to be too loose, guys, but you don't want to be too tight either. You want to be able to pull that cotton, just pull it backwards and forwards slightly. You don't want it to be tugging, because there's no worse than a dry tug. Sorry, guys, I get worse, don't I? Anyway, so just twist that a little bit. If you're having trouble getting your cotton in, sometimes just give it a little twist. As we see, we've got it nice and free still. Now, I will ask you a question, guys, and feel free to comment in the description. Comment in the comments even. Does anybody else hate these fucking scissors? Because I find them fucking horrible. No matter which company you buy them from, you flip them out, they get caught on each other, they're hard to put back. They're just annoying. Unless it's just me that does it wrong every time, but I've known a few people that have had issues with them. As always, guys, we get the fluff game on. There is a permanent link in the description for one of these guys, because I do believe that everyone should own one, even though it's a dentist pick, because I don't know. I fluff my cotton up, guys, and I think this is the best way of doing it. A lot of people say I'm wasting cotton, but I like the way it vapes afterwards. I get a nice saturated vape. The cotton's nice and soft. So I just pull off any excess. Not sure if I've left this a bit long, guys, because as I say, I haven't built on this yet, so we'll tuck that into that well. Oh, that is a nice deep well there. Tuck that in also. No, I think we went alright here, guys. I think we're alright. Oh, shit, I've done it again. I've done this before, guys, haven't I? Anyway, we'll pull them out. Better heat the coils up first. None of you told me, did you? Why didn't anyone tell me? Oh, well. Turn on the mod. Just make you guys stick around that little bit longer. Turn it down a little bit so I can pulse it. Only pulse about 45-ish. Just pulse them coils. Could have been nasty, that, guys. I mean, you've got to preheat your coils. You want them to be heating evenly. These are almost doing it straight away, but you don't want to run risk of a dry hit or not firing right. To be honest, guys, I haven't decided what liquid we're going to put in here yet. I've got that many. Still got hot spots, guys. I do find I get a lot of hot spots with this type of coil. I do believe it's parallel Clapton. Could be wrong. Turn it up a little bit now. Now we're getting that. See if we get that nice even glow. This one just seems to not quite be heating up a bit. There we go. Got it about even now, guys. Right. What liquid shall we put on here? Right, well, I'm going to put this liquid on. I'm not going to show you the liquid because this is for the juice review on Friday. I want to keep that a surprise. So, let's try again. Let's see if we can still use this same cotton, guys. Waste not, want not. Can't believe I did that for a second time. I always do it when I'm building on camera. I get so embarrassed. No, fuck it. No cotton. Let's try again. Trying to keep this under 20 minutes, guys. Don't want to keep you hanging around on board. Do apologise. Can't believe I forgot to heat the coils up again. But hey ho, these things happen. Just getting some more fuzz, guys. As I say, I do use fuzz all the time. I absolutely love them in my RDAs. I don't always use fuzz in my RTAs, just for personal preference. It's not to say you can't, it's perfectly good in both, but this stuff really does shine in a dripper. Right, let's see if we can get through this nice and quick, guys, because this video is getting rather long. So we'll cut that, cut that. Refluff again. Chuck that in there. Seems to be a lot more fluffy at this side, but hey ho. Tuck that in there. Make sure you're keeping this section clear. I will just take this out of shot again, guys, just to finish putting this liquid on there. As I said, I don't want to spoil the surprise for the liquid on Friday, but all I'm really doing is saturating the cotton. You've seen me do it many, many times. Filling up that juice well, getting it nice and saturated. Right, so back on camera, there we go. We're all nice and wet, that's what she said. Put on this top cap. And let's give it a vape. Oh, drip tip as well. Can't forget that sexy drip tip. 71 watts, that's usually my speed, guys. Let's have a go. Oh, that is wide open. We'll shut that down a little bit. Holy shit. Whew. The liquid was the holy shit, not the device, guys. I'm going to have to stop this and start again, guys, because we're about to hit that 10 minutes again, so I do apologise. This may be a long video. There we are back again, guys. Yeah, so we'll take another little vape. As you can see, guys, if you can see there, if it'll focus, I have shut that down to 4 holes left open, and it's still a bit airy for me. I like a restricted vape, that's just the way I vape. That's perfect. For me, two or possibly 3 open, because you can do 3. As you can see, look, 1 open, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then even the top, look, guys, 1 at a time. And whatever you do on this side will be the same on this side. We'll do a fully open here, guys, and we'll see what that's like. Fucking hell. Guys, that is air for days. It's not uncomfortable. I only coughed, guys, because like I said, it's not my speed. I normally don't vape that wide open, but that was very, very pleasant vape. It was nice. Just one more go, guys. If you like vaping, just like you took a breath of air, then that is amazing. I really wish that I'd done this sooner, guys. Anyway, let's go back to these pros and cons that got fetched up that I haven't been doing. So now I'm going to do them in all my videos if I can think and remember to do so. Cons. It's not such a con, but it might be to some people. When you do first get it, the tolerance on the top cap is a little bit tight. But as you can see, now that it's juiced up, it is freeing up a little bit. So it's not really a con, but when you first get it, guys, don't worry. There's nothing wrong with it. Just get it on an addy, give it a little tug. If you're troubling, drop a bit of juice in there, it will come off. Same with the airflow control ring. That is nice and tight, but that's how it should be. You don't want it to come out in your hand when you go to pull your top off. If you are struggling with that, just do what I did. I put a screwdriver on the inside, didn't scratch it, put it through the end, and just pop the top off. I will show you guys, because obviously I don't want you damaging your drop. All I did was get a screwdriver, mine's seen better days, just slipped it down there and just pushed like that. Obviously, take off the drip tip first. And as you push, the handle will just push out your airflow control. That's what I did. I think it's really nice that these O-rings are tight, because you really don't want this piece to be coming off, guys. You don't want that coming off in your hand when you are taking off the top cap. So, no, that's not a con, guys. I believe that would be a pro. But I had to mention that it was really tight when I first got it, just so people will know. Straight out of the box, I think it's a good looking RDA. I like the fact that it's just a nice black with the silver trim. And I think the clear see-through drip tip is a plus for me. I'm not going to be changing that drip tip. I was going to, but I'm not, because I have got a device that this is going to sit on. Well, I've got a few devices that this will sit on, but I have got a mech that will be coming up for review shortly, and this would sit lovely on there. It has got a protruding pin. I did forget to tell you guys. I will show you. I do believe it is hybrid safe. Yep, look how much that protrudes. That is definitely hybrid safe, guys. I haven't tried it as a squonk yet, but if I do, I will give you an update to this video. More pros and cons. Let's have a look. I really can't find any cons to it. It's a bit juicy at the minute, guys, but that's the way I filled it up, because I was trying to get the video finished. I didn't want to keep it going too long. Airflow, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It hits the full spectrum. I love a really tight draw. And I can take a nice vape, one hole open. That's a really tight, restrictive vape. I normally go for, I'd say 2 or 3. I think that would be ideal for me. Yeah, that's perfect. And then obviously for you air hogs out there that like your wide open airflow. It's just clouds for days, guys. Whoa. That takes some getting used to for me. It's just because it's not the way I usually vape. It is perfectly good though, guys. That is what you want. If you're one of these, if you love your airflow, you're going to love this device. If you like it a little bit more closed off like me, you can turn it down. It is very versatile. The build deck is immensely easy. You saw how I did it, guys. Coils went in, clip at the bottom, move over to the centre. Jobs are good. And make sure your coils are near that airflow, as I did. I pushed them into the middle. It's not the prettiest build in the world. Obviously, that could have done with being nipped closed, but it's not the prettiest build in the world, but it works fine. It's very forgiving. It is a very forgiving RDA. I've known some RDAs where you have to get your build bang on, just perfect. I'm not going to name a few because I don't want to be knocking any other, but there is a few that I found really finicky to build on. I did find that certain things I've reviewed have been slightly overrated. Now, there has been a lot of hype around this guy. I haven't reviewed the Dead Rabbit yet. I will be reviewing that shortly, I believe, in the next week or two. So then I will do a comparison. When I do that, I'll fetch this guy back out and we'll do a comparison. But from what I can gather, this and the Dead Rabbit are two totally different beasts. So I will put that out there. But this one itself, I would recommend this, guys. I would really highly recommend this. I'll chuck up a link in the description telling you where you can go buy these. They're readily available all over the place. They have just fetched out a new line of colours. I will also show them at the end of the video. They come in big variety of colours, too many for me to name. There's the original set that they came. I do believe there was a black and a silver, which is this one. I believe there was a gold and a rainbow. And then I also believe they have all the new colours. I will try and find them for you guys, stick them at the end of the video. The new colours look really nice. There's a nice blue, metallic and a gunmetal, I do believe, in the new colours. I can't gush over this one enough, guys. I really can't find any cons. I'm trying, but I just can't find any. Leakage. No, I don't think... Unless you sit with it like that, guys, like you do with the Revo tank, you're not going to get any leakage. The well is nice and deep. If you wick your cotton right, like I did, you've got plenty of cotton there to soak up them juices. It's not going to leak, guys. And the flavour, well, this one really shocked me, guys, because I've always been a big believer that stuff like this, like the little narca I did, that the smaller, the closer the coils are to your mouth, the better the flavour. This is giving me flavour practically as good as this, if not the same as this. And as you can see, but the coils are close to your mouth because they're higher up. So I do like this setup. The coils are higher up, better flavour. You can chuck a cloud with the guy. So I can't find any cons. This is a really good RDA, and I think this may become my favourite RDA. And if it doesn't, it'll be a very close second to the narca. I think this can become part of my daily rotation just because I like the airflow. I like the adjustability of it, and I like that if I do want to chuck a cloud, which sometimes I do, I can whap that airflow open and chuck a cloud. Anyway, I've gushed enough and gone on enough. That were the pros and cons. I do recommend it, as I say, go out and buy one, guys. I find it to be really easy to build on and a pleasure to be using. So that was the Drop RDA. We was on the Voopoo drag as always. And we did use the Fuzz cotton. There will be links in the description for all these things, for the Voopoo, the Fuzz, and where you can pick up the Drop. As always, guys, I have been the Vape Invader. It's been my pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay away from them stinkies and join the vape side.